Hi.
Well, hello.
My arm's getting better.
Oh, from your bow and arrow?
Yeah.
From your learning
From the arm.
archery? I can't believe that stuck around that long. Oh my gosh.
I think I need to go get tested for anemia because, I don't even think it should have been that big. And it's been over a week.
Well, you had, I would say that, oh, well, no, because it would only hit that one spot. Well, it would scrape
See,
across
right
it,
here
though.
still has a knot. There's still a knot here.
That's where the wire hit you every time, huh?
Well, they hit
Okay.
one time that it was so painful I thought I was going to pass out. But
Okay.
you watch a video before you could do it. And they even tell you, don't hold it this certain way or you're going to hurt yourself. And I did it anyway.
Maybe because you held it that certain way, like that's exactly the bruise you're supposed to have.
Yeah, because I wasn't supposed to hold it that way. They even told me not to hold it that way.
Yeah,
You watched football yesterday,
I
I saw.
did. I did.
And
I
how did
watched the
it
sports
go?
game. It was cool. It was cool. I realized I know a little bit more about football than I gave myself credit for.
Well, you're an athlete. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
we
can.
make jokes, but you're an athlete. You know football. I watched it yesterday at the hotel. The guys at the hotel that were bartending were Niner fans, but
Okay,
then the guys that I was with, one of the owners and then my buddy, they're Raiders fans, so they're just all going at it the whole game.
I got okay. So I guess this is preseason, so we got to see a little bit of both the quarterbacks, and then it was all people basically interviewing for a job, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, but it's still Niners Raiders, so
it is,
to roast each other and talk smack.
and
He
it's still
had to,
football.
yeah. So we talked in the 7 to see if he would come on, but he went to work. He's like, I'm not getting on there. He's like the most private guy. He won't do it.
That's fine.
He'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. Just he said he wants to meet you too, not in this form, not with everybody to see. And we're friends, and so I think that maybe some of our audience he's dates whoever and I date whoever, so I don't think he wants them to see that either.
That's fine.
No, he said not today. We had his buddy's celebration of life yesterday, so a whole bunch of us got pretty torn up last night.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't know the guy very well, but he was very much loved by the community. He's a nice guy. When the
Yeah.
couple things that I've talked to him, and Jessica, my girlfriend Jessica, was going to go, and she didn't want to go alone, and then my buddy didn't want to go alone, so there's 5 of us ended up all going together that didn't have other people to go with. We ended up in a big old group.
Okay, so even though you didn't know him very well, did you cry?
No,
No. Okay.
yes, I did once when his wife, because when the wife speaks and they start to cry, I'm the empath anyway, and she was funny. I was very, I don't know, I don't want to use the word impressed because it was such a somber situation, but the way that she spoke and held herself together, that had to be extremely hard for her
Yeah. Yeah. I did
because
my dad's.
they have very small children that she's now, it's all on her because he passed very young.
I did my dad's eulogy, and there's a there. I think there's just a switch, there was a couple parts in his eulogy where I got a little choked up, but I think you just hit a switch where you're like, I got to do this, and she probably hit that same switch. You just got to get from point A to point B, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I'm glad you went. I'm glad you went for your friends. It's awesome. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not
So
awesome, but you were there.
we went down to the hotel and we watched the game, and everybody there was, in a joyful mood. And then, we had to go over and not had to, but then we went over to the celebration of life. But it was cool, and that was all the food and all the drinks were free. But then you tip to give money to the family, so of course everybody's tipping real big, and
Right.
and we stayed for a little bit, and then we left.
Yeah. Yeah. Funerals and memorials aren't really where you stake your claim and hang out for a few hours.
Well, I
So.
think the celebration of life was going to go all night.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, they were partying. They were getting down.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
service was earlier in the day.
Okay. Yeah, our celebration of life for my dad was a little more like no one was partying. I think all the old people went and had their butter cookies and tea in the
No,
congregation hall.
no, if something, God forbid, if something happened to me, I would want them to do the same thing.
Yeah.
They had service for the family and stuff earlier in the day, and then everybody went to the park, and the hotel catered it, and then this other restaurant up here provided all the drinks. And then the money went to the family, and it was like everybody in the park, just eating and just like remembering him and telling stories about him and seeing each other for the first time in a long time. And it was, you don't want to say cool because it was a funeral, but it was, that's exactly how I'd want you guys to do it if something happened to me.
Right. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So it was nice. And then, but the rest of the weekend I just stayed in because it was so smoky. Oh, I want to show my shirt.
Oh, let me go grab mine real quick. It's right here. I did not have to go far.
Okay, so the song "Good for You," there's a line in it, "Like a damn sociopath." It's like my favorite line. And our friend Jenna made me this shirt. Had this shirt made for me.
Pretty cool, huh?
I love it. I'm so excited. I am so excited. It's perfect. Yeah. I do. I know. Okay, lift it. I can't see all the way. There you go. There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It is. Then, also from our friend Jenna, and then my buddy Nick yesterday tagged me in a post too, for another shirt that has a tree on it and a disc golf that says "Stupid Tree."
Is it the trees that get in the way of your disc golf?
We probably say "stupid tree" 10 or 12 times around.
Yeah.
Stupid tree. Yeah. Well, we don't say stupid. We have another word we substitute, but stupid is PG.
You gonna go disc golf today?
I think so. I hit a hole in one yesterday, so I think I'm gonna go out and do it again today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so with disc golf, does it just have to hit the post, or does it have to hit and go in the basket?
Oh no, it has to go in the chains. I don't think the hole was very far. I think it's like a 250 or 300-foot hole. But it was the basket's behind a tree, right? So I had to throw my disc so it would go up and curve around the tree and then come down in at an angle and hit the chains coming down in so it wouldn't pop back out. And it worked.
That's cool.
And I remember because I was also, what made it really cool was I made another friend named Ian, right? And he lives in Wisconsin. And today is the day he's driving back home. He's gone now. He's not in the valley. He's out. It was really nice meeting him. Probably won't see him again. But yesterday I got to play his last round with him. So he was there for that. So when you hit a hole in one, whoever's with you signs the back of your disc and puts the date on it. So Ian's headed back to Wisconsin, but he got to sign my disc because he was the one there for my hole in one before he headed back.
Okay, so it's like a witness.
Yeah.
A witness's signature. Okay.
Yes. That way, if you didn't have anybody sign it, I could hit a hole in one every day as far as you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I've got 2 discs now that have been signed. I got the one yesterday and I have one from back in March.
Yeah, because if you're by yourself, it's just a big fish story.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm honest about what happens. I told because I go out with Nick all the time. If I tub out or if I hit something and it doesn't go in,
I believe you.
Yeah.
Like when I hit that bullseye on the archery, Joe posted a picture of his, but he wouldn't put like the bow in the middle. I go, you're a cheater. Do you see these birds coming up here? No, there. Okay, so these jay birds come up here, scrub jays, and so I throw peanuts out. We throw peanuts out. And I told him to get some on his way back from his bike ride the other day. And he tells me that he like cut his leg open, right? During his bike ride. He goes, I might have to amputate my leg and all you care about is the birds. I'm like, yeah. I go, if you could walk your bike a mile back, because he broke his bike. It's like a $9,000 bike. And if you could walk your bike back a mile, you could go a couple aisles over for the peanuts.
Yeah. Are you passing go Boleros? Grab a snack pack.
So I've been throwing the peanuts out. So now I told him, now the birds think they're coming from me. You don't even live here anymore.
Yeah. Get more peanuts, dude. we were gonna talk about something in this stream and I totally forgot. We talked about it last time. We were like, hey, let's talk about this in the next stream. We were gonna get your friend on. Yeah,
that's why I told you at the beginning he can't come on. He already had to leave. And he said that if he didn't make it, and he knows there's people at his staff that listen to the show. And he said if they see him on here and they work late, they're going to be pissed off. And
can he wear a face mask and glasses?
I told him that. I said, I make fun of his glasses, and I'll tell you off the air why.
Okay.
People might be offended, but you'll laugh. Um, um, and I said, you can wear your sunglasses. That's why I'm outside, because we had a long, we cried a little yesterday. We drank a lot yesterday, so my eyes are puffy. And we had that celebration of life. I go, wear your sunglasses and your hat. And he started laughing. He's like, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. And I'm like, all right. He's super private. Knew that.
It's
yeah.
okay. We'll get it. You know what? One day.
He said, I want to meet him. He goes, but just not in front of everybody like that.
Well, but see, if I meet him in front of everybody like that, then I can ask him for big things in front of everybody, and he can't say no, like my bathroom.
He wouldn't say no anyway.
I know.
He wouldn't say no anyway. Like right now, I have a table in his garage that he's resanding. So in my last relationship, I was asked to throw away everything that my friend made for me. And I have a lot of furniture that we made together. And then we noticed that somebody used a knife or a screwdriver or something and took a big gash out of the top of my.
Who did that?
Well, we have a feeling we know who it was.
Does her name start with M and end in Aden?
No, I didn't gash my own table.
Oh, do you think last guy did?
So he had to refinish like the whole. He had to So it was the crack in the top of the table was intentional for sure.
Okay.
So he had to repurpose it, so it's in the garage right now. But he'll do it. He loves that stuff.
Right. That just sucks that somebody had to do that to your table.
I know.
I've seen it. It's a nice table.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. So he'll do it. He did his whole bathroom. He redid. So when he moved into the house, it had, the bathtubs that like sink into the ground, like the old. I would have kept it. So he had to redo the whole bathroom himself.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See, and that probably didn't take him that long. If I help him, it'll probably take him longer. But I'm a helper, so.
Yeah, I help him
in there.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those tubs that sits up on legs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those called? Soaking tubs, right?
Sure. I call them the fancy old-fashioned tubs.
Soaking tubs. I'm never mad at a bathtub. I switched hotels because they didn't give me a bathtub. Remember that?
I got to legit use the hot tub this weekend with somebody. It was the first time that anybody's gotten in it with me, and it was kind of cool.
Did they think it was cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, for anybody listening, those inflatable hot tubs, like Madden said it a year ago, I'm saying it now. They're legit.
Hi, Janae.
They really are. Hi, Janae.
Those inflatable hot tubs are awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I want 3 more just like them.
It's good, and it's like super. It's way better than people even know. It is. It's more legit than people even think.
Like legitimately, like I went in yesterday after I got back from walking. Disc golf, you end up walking 3-4 miles. I got back yesterday from that, and I just stood in it with my feet. I didn't even sit down. I was just still in my shorts from playing, and I just stood in there for a few minutes and just let my feet kind of take it in. It was pretty rad.
You keep it warm all day?
No, I drop it down to about 80. If I'm not using it, I'll put it between 75 and 80 and leave it there. And then if I am going to use it a few hours before, I'll bump it up to like 103.
How are you doing with like the pH and stuff, the balance?
Good. The one thing that I had to get that really helped was actually the liquid chlorine.
Okay.
So I
liquid chlorine.
What's that?
If you guys are new, when I had it, it was too mathy for me, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was like draining it, and I was shocking it like all the time. So you'd use liquid chlorine.
I got some liquid chlorine in there because I was doing the levels, and the bromine or whatever levels were fine because you had that little ball that goes in there, but the chlorine levels were off. And so I got some liquid chlorine, and I mean like a 3/4 of a cup, not much. And so every few days I put a little bit of that in there, and then just the pH up and down to keep it going. It's got a pretty good little balance right now.
Okay, because I'll have my friend come help you with your bathroom if you come over and help me with my new 30-gallon fish tank that I can't figure out why the water keeps turning different colors.
Okay, yeah.
I
They
can't
have little strips. They have little strips to dip in to see what you're missing. They
I don't
must. I think they do.
the filter just worked it, and I would, now that it's at 30 gallons, it's not just a filter anymore. I have to do stuff like condition it and stuff. And I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
gotta put those little blue drops in it and stuff. There's little blue drops, and I think there's some clear drops. And then you got to wash all your rocks and all that stuff.
I
Yeah.
might then just stick with the 10-gallon and sell the 30-gallon.
You go a step further. My one of my ex's dads made a living raising angelfish in trash cans, and then would sell the angelfish back to pet stores like dozens at a time. It was pretty cool. Like he had his whole back room was like all these trash cans with pumps going in and out of them, and thousands of angelfish. Another buddy of mine used to sell ladybugs to friends. He would go out in the Tahoe National Forest. And we had a spot. I'm not even kidding you. We had a spot where you could cultivate ladybugs, and he would go out there with coffee cans and come back with coffee cans full of ladybugs.
Oh, I love ladybugs.
Yeah. So not for. I mean, he would sell them for people for their gardens and stuff. I guess I don't know how that works.
Yeah, aren't ladybugs are good for the garden, right?
I think so. Plus, they're pretty.
They're so cute. Yeah, I
They
think
really
like
are.
my friend with a garden, like she went and like bought a whole bunch of ladybugs for the garden, right?
Yeah, ladybugs and praying mantises are good for gardens. Are the birds back?
Can you see it?
Waiting for the peanuts.
Look how close they'll come. See how close they'll come to me?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome.
All right, guys, my computer's about to die.
All right.
All right, bye. Have a good day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.